The mock funeral took a lot out of Maureen. She shares her feelings with John.
This is my third rehab, and I feel like I'll never be able to do it. I feel like I'm so up in the head that because I'm a mess. I don't know what to do. I don't know how to do it.
I think we all feel the same way.
Yeah?
I know I do. It's perfectly normal to feel confused.
For me to feel like I cannot make it in the outside world, I mean,
It's a big fear.
That's scary, man. Aren't you scared about when this month is up? What are you gonna do?
I'm terrified.
What are you gonna do?
I have no, right now, at this moment, I don't have any
Me
idea.
too. That's how I am. That's where I'm at. I mean,
But that's okay.
where am I gonna go? What am I gonna do?
You don't have to worry about 20-something days from now. You just got to worry about right now.
I know, but you do, don't you? No.
Who knows? I'm trying to just stay
You know
in the
what?
moment.
You don't know. You don't
Because
know.
if I stay, Maureen, if I start thinking about what's a month from now, that's when I start getting crazy. And I'm trying to put that facade down, trying to just worry about what's here right
We're supposed to worry about today, and that's it.
But it's overwhelming. You know, listen, it's tough. But I just know my way of thinking doesn't work. It's a daily reprieve. It's a daily opportunity, and I forget this.
John and Maureen must stay focused. Their recovery happens one day at a time. Losing an addict is a reality that counselors must deal with every day. With some, it hits very close to home.
As I was looking at Bill, I was watching this man, I want to call him a boy because he was so young. I could just watch him close down. The sadness that I was feeling was that I had a son that had been in treatment, and he relapsed and hit it really hard and heavy and crashed and burned, and there was nothing that my husband and I could do to stop him. We finally realized and let go and let him do and suffer the natural consequences that he had to suffer, which is an incredibly hard thing for a parent to do.
The day after Bill's departure, Mickey calls his parents to discuss the situation with them.
This is Mickey Bowman. I'm a therapist at the CARE organization in Florida. When I was talking with Bill's parents, his father was quite frightened over what to do and almost frozen with fear over his son's addiction.
It's clear that Bill has somehow convinced his parents that he is okay and ready to leave rehab.
Unfortunately, it didn't even get to that point with us. I mean, he was in detox for 10 days. I understand that he shared with you that a lot of that time was in conferences and education. They don't provide that at detox. I think with every addict, they have a co-addict or a chief enabler that's helping them along in their disease. So he didn't even really have an opportunity to get into any group treatment or any exposure with any of the therapists yet before he had decided he was out of here. I think that his father was definitely an enabler in the sense that he wanted to believe everything his son said. It was just the denial system of the father and wanting to believe his child. You cannot believe an active addict that's acting out in their disease. I hope that he gets into treatment at least out in Phoenix or somewhere to get what he needs to keep him alive and make him have a thriving life. We look at the person and we see that beloved child that we raised up, and in actuality, there is that child there somewhere, but what's on the surface is that behavior of an addict, and they're going to have that sweet look, that sweet sound, that sweet whatever they can to get what they want until we say no. It is a tough love in a sense. Okie doke, I wish you the best. Okay, bye-bye. My hope is that he does start attending some of the Al-Anon meetings or Narconon meetings, CODAP meetings, that's codependency meetings, to where he can get the support system he needs and his wife needs to be able to let go of their son and let their son realize what he has to do to have a safe and sober lifetime.
Before going into a heroin detox facility, Bill visited his family in New Jersey.
My father doesn't understand. He doesn't get mad, and he knows that it happens now, but When I tell him, he just doesn't get it. And there's no reason why he would. He's never had a drug problem.
You can study and read about heroin, and it's at a distance because it's somebody else, and when it's somebody you love, totally different. I mean, there's no comparison from an intellectual level to a personal level. And just to see what it can do to somebody so close is really just amazing.
We had Bill's life planned and John's life planned and our life planned, and guess what? You know, there's another plan out there and it ain't ours. I remember the first Al-Anon meeting that I went to, we were going to go visit Bill over at the treatment center. And I said, oh my gosh, I don't know what to expect. And in unison, everybody around the table turned and said, expect nothing.